What is up, everybody? It's Brian Rose from London Real. I just want to check in with y'all and see what's going on. And I want to know if you've heard that we have the one and only Mr. Six-time Mr. Olympia, Dorian Yates, will be back on the show on August 3rd. I'm super pumped. This was the greatest London Real episode of all time. The most watched. I think it was watched over 2 million times in its various iterations. What's everybody? Send me some love here. Send me some hearts. And so Dorian is back. Someone just said, get the F out. I hear you. So Dorian's going to be back, and we want to hear your questions. So please submit your questions for Dorian Yates. We've just put out a quick video on YouTube that asks you to do that, and I'm going to get through all of those questions for Dorian. You know, it's funny. I was speaking to Dorian the other day, and he said, Brian, people come up to me and say, you're the guy on London Real. And people come up to me and say, you're the guy that interviewed Dorian Yates. And so it's just funny how both of us have just gotten so much love. A lot of like those hearts I'm getting now. More love, please. And it's just really amazing. And you know, Dorian hasn't really done an interview since. And I think it's because he thought that it was just so perfect, because we just seemed to hit on everything, and it was real, and it was organic, and it was new, and we had never met each other before, and so it was just absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to have Dorian back in the studio. You know, it's something that's 2.5 years in the making, and I just can't wait. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. It's August 3rd. You can watch that episode live if you're an Academy member, and that's at londonrealacademy.com. It's really simple. You can click with one click, sign up with your social media, and if you become a Founding 500 member, you can watch that episode live, and you can submit your questions right now on the site. It's a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee, so you can try it for 30 days if you want and go back out. But more importantly, I'm just super excited to have Dorian back, and I really want your help, because I'd like this interview to be as amazing as the first, but I think we need to cover new territory. So please submit your questions for Dorian, and I want to find out. You know, Dorian spends a lot of time in Spain. He spends a lot of time, you know, going to some of the classics, the Schwarzenegger Classic, the Body Expo. Someone just said, thanks for your hard work. No worries, man. I'm loving this, man. I love doing this. So it's not work for me. But yeah, it's just going to be great to have Dorian back. We're going to have him in the new studio with the new look, with Winston the dog and all that stuff. But I'm really looking for your questions. So tell me what you want me to ask Dorian, and we'll make it happen. So super excited. Last time he talked about steroids and how they're used in all sports. He talked about ayahuasca. He talked about DMT. He talked about what it takes to become a champion. He talked about his feet hurting because he had no fat left in his body to cushion the bones of his feet with the floor. I mean, this is how hard this guy trained. You know, one thing I learned from Dorian is that he only competes with himself, and I believe that's why he got to be so great. And I think that's the sign of a great champion, someone that competes with themselves. And he used to say, you know, Brian, I never used to celebrate when I won. And I was like, well, why? You worked a year for that. And he was like, because I should have won. So I just went home and got back to training. So there he is, the Shadow, Dorian Yates, super excited. Please submit your questions. And like I said, you can stream and watch it live on August 3rd. Just become a member of the Academy. The Academy is just amazing. You can watch live episodes. You can watch our Success Secrets, which is bonus content. You can get involved in the Academy. It's just an amazing group of people. We have our own private social network. You can come by the studio and meet up. We do those every Friday. You can meet me. And we also have webinars every week, and I talk about things like how to dress, how to find a mentor, how to start something, how to make contact, you name it. So it's just awesome that's going on there. Just really cool, amazing people on the Academy. I'm telling you, they'll be friends for life. They'll be your investors, your mentors, your allies, all these great people. So I hope we see you over there, and I hope we see you August 3rd. To see Dorian Yates. Submit your questions now. There's a YouTube video. I'll put a link below, but you can follow us on Twitter at London Real TV, and you can find out all that stuff. Someone just asked me how my QLA was going. You know, I'm going to see Dan Pena for his birthday up in Scotland. I'll be there up there with the Bulletproof executive Dave Asprey. I'll be there with Peter Sage. It's going to be a big shindig. His 70th birthday on August 10th or 11th. I'll be tweeting, and I'll be sending a video. Maybe I'll Periscope from Dan Peña's castle. That'd be pretty cool. Although his broadband's pretty shite up there, as they would say. But there you go. It's going to be a lot of fun. So there you go. Somebody just said, give me some people on like Duncan Bannatyne of, I think that's Dragon's Den, right? So yeah, I'd love to have him on. Send a tweet to him, and I'll do the same, and we'll try to get him on. So James Altucher was here yesterday. Again, if you're a Caddy member, you can watch that episode now. And that's it. I am out of here. Peace.